Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is not someone who will climb very high in his career, even if he says big things. Most of his energy goes into appreciating life's beauty and being kind, not working extra hours or sticking to routines. It's easy for him to get comfortable and let opportunities pass by.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he won't explode or make a scene. He stays calm and polite even under pressure. But instead of pushing through or fighting back, he tends to withdraw into himself. You may notice him becoming distant or needing more alone time.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work are likely to find him gentle and easy to get along with. He's polite and caring, so he rarely gets into fights or arguments. You won't see him yelling or being rude to anyone. He prefers harmony and avoids conflict.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will feel proud of you and show gentle support, not jealousy. Your success won't threaten him because he's comfortable letting others shine and isn't racing anyone, not even you. He isn't worried about beating you at work or earning more.
What if you start earning more than him?
He is very unlikely to resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. He doesn't measure his worth by money or career status, so your higher income will not bother him deep inside. There won't be any silent anger or mean jokes about your success.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He isn't very organized when it comes to money, so he might not always keep track of where it's going. He values comfort and the nice things in life, which means he can sometimes spend on things that make him or others happy without planning much ahead. You may have to gently remind him about saving or keeping up with bills.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He prefers a comfortable and pleasant life, but sometimes he might spend a little extra to enjoy beauty or keep up a nice image even if it stretches his limits. He does not usually show off or boast, but he's not always careful to match his lifestyle with his earnings. If you're with him, you may need to help keep an eye on practical limits.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He's truly open hearted and generous, especially with those he cares about. He doesn't cling tightly to his money or act selfish with what he has, even if he's not rich himself. He believes in sharing and making people feel good.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and gentle when it comes to talking about money. He doesn't hide things or play power games about spending or saving. You won't find sneaky behavior or strict rules from him.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He doesn't believe that housework is only your job. Even though he's not very organized or hardworking, he feels for others and wants to be kind and fair. He won't insist that you handle everything at home.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely try to help with chores and caring for kids, not just stand around and watch or boss you around. He's kind hearted and wants to be part of making home life better for everyone. While he might not be fast or super organized, he will do what you ask with a gentle attitude.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He doesn't like arguing just to prove himself right. If you share your side, he'll listen with kindness and respect, even if he's quiet about it. You won't find him raising his voice or turning every talk into a fight.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
Even when he's angry, he stays respectful and calm. He does not shout, say mean things, or get aggressive. Instead, he may go quiet and distance himself to cool off.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, this is not the kind of man who gets angry quickly. He is very patient and calm and doesn't lose his temper easily. If something upsets him, he handles it quietly, without drama or loud arguments.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he's at fault. His kind and polite nature makes it easier for him to admit mistakes rather than blaming you. You won't feel like you're always at fault or fighting just to be heard.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and truly understands that no means no. He values kindness and harmony, so he won't pressure you or cross lines you set. You won't need to keep repeating yourself. Your comfort matters to him.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he doesn't take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. Instead of feeling hurt or rejected, he understands and respects your feelings. If you need space, he quietly gives it and waits until you're ready.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He values your trust and would never use anything personal to hurt, embarrass, or shame you later. His gentle and polite nature makes him someone who keeps confidences safe.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and devoted in a relationship. His heart is gentle and he values emotional connection and peace more than chasing after excitement or new faces. He is not the type to flirt around or be on the lookout for someone better.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive or controlling. He doesn't act jealous or keep checking on you all the time. He isn't the type to get worked up or suspicious without reason.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective side is not a cover for being controlling. He is caring and wants you to feel safe, but he does not use love as an excuse to limit your freedom or make strict rules. Instead, he offers gentle support and listens to your needs.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as something to be shared, not just your responsibility. He wants to be kind and supportive and will try to pitch in when you ask. If you need backup with the kids, he will do his part, even if you have to show him what's needed at times.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and gentle. He doesn't lose his temper easily or react with anger. He believes in solving problems with kindness rather than shouting or harsh punishment.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He truly cares about your happiness and understands that you have dreams and needs outside of your role at home. He won't pressure you to give up your interests or make you feel guilty for taking time for yourself.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, this is not the kind of man who would secretly hope you quit your career after having a child. His caring and fair nature means he wants you to feel fulfilled in all parts of your life, including your work. You won't face sudden pressure or guilt from him to give up your dreams.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just a show of politeness. His kind and gentle nature means he cares about making them feel comfortable and respected. He is likely to go beyond formal manners and genuinely include them as part of the family. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and gently. He doesn't explode or add more drama to the situation. He's not quick to argue or fight back and prefers finding a quiet solution.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who acts modern with you, but then expects you to suddenly become a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values peace and kindness over show, so he won't push you to act in ways that aren't true to yourself just to please others. You can trust him to stand by your side, not change his expectations suddenly for others.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will quietly support you rather than side with others or step away. He values your feelings and wants you to feel safe and understood, even when things are tense. He believes in harmony, but not at the cost of letting you feel unsupported.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He's not a typical mummy's boy. While he's polite and gentle with his mother, his main wish is for peace and comfort for everyone. If there is a conflict between you and his mother, he may not loudly take sides, but he will not leave you feeling alone or ignored either. He will try to make you feel supported in quiet, caring ways.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the kind of man who runs to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and believes that personal matters should stay between the two of you. If there are problems, he prefers to handle them quietly and respectfully rather than involving others.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B plus. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man means a life filled with gentleness, patience, and small thoughtful moments. Every day you'll feel his quiet support and genuine care, even if he isn't always the most proactive or organized.